Well, it jumped on the hole.
Hey, Juve, I hope you get the BOE.
Everybody
tonight.
down?
Oh, thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Hope everybody gets one BOE. If Blizzard says, we made a mistake, everybody got a BOE.
Anyone who cleared
Just get over in
Huntsman
here.
before Nerf gets a BOE.
I
Yeah,
actually
I want my
have
pity mount after that.
Pity mount. What's that gonna look like?
It's just a sad face you
Fear
get to write
and
around like an emoji. I don't want to die to rats.
Does anyone here know if Halo does any atonement healing when it does damage?
It should.
Oh, I'm so...
I just don't know.
If not, then hey, if anything, Halo should still be lined up to try and heal everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, those rats feel a little overtuned too.
Right?
Jesus, that dot hurt.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, I should probably purify it off people, huh?
Details.
Okay, good luck, guys.
You too?
Thanks, Damies.
I have the Patriots game on in the background so I can giggle and laugh.
I'm from Detroit. I don't take football seriously.
That wounds my soul.
Oh, you poor baby. They ruined you on.
I am from
Hey,
Maine.
we won a game once.
Did we?
What? You know
I,
what? As a longtime Saints fan, I feel your pain.
Actually, there was Thanksgiving where we beat the Cowboys. It was the only game we won that season.
Yeah, I like that thing.
Was it when the Cowboys were good or when the Cowboys sucked?
We were like 50-50.
They lost to Detroit. What do you think?
That's fair. I was wondering how lucky Detroit got.
Fairly.
Yes, but you have one of the greatest running backs of all time that stayed loyal.
This is not wrong.
And that is an awesome feat. There was something about the team that made the man want to stay.
Money.
I like that thing.
Yeah, that would do it for me.
Yeah.
Can we get made to
Alright,
this?
And that's why the
Let's
rest
stay
of the
on the
team
floor.
sucked.
We have a goober in the back.
He was hidden in the floor and evading. And goober, I think, is the appropriate word.
I thought so too.
Alright,
Let me throw a feast down. I can
Restore.
find the stupid things in my bag.
Alright, so do we want to have a more cohesive strategy this time around dealing with those whose names I can never remember, the volatile ejection?
I say we just Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, so
Given that it one-shots people on the second hit, I think that it would probably end roughly like Leroy Jenkins.
this game...
So, all right, so I threw a couple markers down. This is actually gonna be pretty easy. One of the bits of advice that I saw for at least normal and heroic will have to be a little more structured is to effectively split the raid. That way we're spread out pretty well. There's other strategies of having, well, let me try it this way instead. Kind of winging it based on what I know. So we want the melee, or I'm sorry, we want the melee obviously has to be right on the boss. Want half on one side, half on the other. So if there's too many people around you, yeah, obviously like those tank frames. Actually, if somebody with assist can set that up for me real quick, get the tank frames going while I ramble on. So obviously the melee we want split up. You want to be spread out. Range, try to semicircle yourselves around here. Those big blue circles are based on your health, right? So you also don't want to be in side of somebody else's circle. So it's imperative that we are spread out across this fight. We'll be Havoc. You and I will be taunting after every overcharged, overpowered, tuned. I don't know, whatever the
Well.
hell. Huh?
Overwhelm.
Thank you. Yep, so we'll be taunting after every overwhelmed. Almost. We'll be I should probably be eating and talking. We'll
It's
be
all right.
swapping
You
after
do
that.
so much, we don't care.
Oh, well, thank you. Your check's in the mail.
You're just now eating dinner?
No, I scarfed that earlier, dude. That burger was tasty. So we want to stay spread out. Obviously, avoid all the damage that you can. Other than that, it's not super complex, though. Use personals, keep yourself alive. That blue circle thing. So when you get that blue circle, that is based on the amount of health that you have left, right? So the lower your health, the bigger the circle, the more damage it'll do. So if you have personals, you have a way of self-healing. Help your healers out. Keep yourself up and as topped off as you can. That's the brief overview that I'm giving. Hopefully everyone else has kind of watched some of the videos. If not, shame on you, and please do better next time.
Do we have a dedicated spot for ejection to go?
I don't. Yeah. I just know everything that I've read said to the walls.
For the running, the thing where he sucks you in and run out, what I remember from the video is that he heals, doesn't he? He heals from people that are too close to him while he's channeling that, and then short time afterwards.
It leeches health, I think, just like everything in this fight's leech.
All right.
Yep. And that's part of it too. You're going to get a leech on you. Eventually, once we get into heroic, we're going to have to manage that significantly better. And we'll have a couple of assigned groups, and we might actually get to that point tonight. I've only read that it's more important in heroic, but effectively we'll have assigned leech groups. We're just not there yet, as far as I can tell. I mean, we were kind of face rolling this guy below 50% the other night without having any real clue of what we were doing. So now that we should all have at least a little bit better of an idea, I think we're going to stomp the shit out of it.
For those ejections from what you guys remember from Tuesday that got them, do you actually have time to move?
Yes.
Got like 5 seconds. If I remember.
It almost seems better.
You gotta
to
just have
treat that
fast
like
reaction.
the huntsman arrow shots, and just stay still and have everyone move away from you.
It's just less noticeable for everyone else. It's really noticeable for yourself. Like the melee aren't really going to see it if it's on a ranged person, so they could easily get hit without knowing. So it's really up to the person who gets it to move to either side of the boss and get it out of everyone's way.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
Yeah.
Ready check says no.
So you're going to bring it basically to the left or to the right of where we're standing facing now, but just don't bring it into the middle of the raid, basically. Like move out to the left or right with it and leave the group in the middle. Am I correct in that? That seems right.
Yeah, more or less.
Awesome.
I am also seeing a whole bunch of people without flasks. It's okay for tonight, but starting next week, I will be calling you out and shaming you very, very hard for not coming prepared. So
I'm using the old flask.
Sorry, I just bought them and I forgot. My bad.
No worries. I'm just, I'm looking at the report. So, especially on progression fights, flasks are going to start being mandatory. At least on initial pulls, everyone should be eating. Everyone should be flasked up. Got to come prepared if we're going to keep clearing stuff. All right. Oh, we were waiting on Ibis. Internet exploded, apparently. We'll give it a second, and then we'll try pulling without and just see where we get.
Testing.
Hello.
We hear you.
Hello.
Internet hiccuped.
I blame Comcast.
I blame Comcast.
Yeah. I figured it was like a 75% shot that it was Comcast.
Our option in our neighborhood.
Oh, I remember living in Kentucky and Comcast was my only option. I'm so sorry.
Yup. Hey, if it makes you
If
feel
we
any
moved
better.
one block in the other direction, we would have fiber.
Does anybody have a mailbox toy they can drop?
Bless your heart.
I can throw one down in the back real quick.
Awesome. Sorry, I bought potions from the auction house but forgot to grab them.
No worries. Mailbox in the back if you need it.
One up front, too.
Ivis.
Juve, are you going to be tanking first?
Sure.
Perfect.
All right. Ivis is good. Everyone else is ready. Timer's coming. By the way, 10 is the default. If anyone needs a longer timer, let me know. Just do it. All right, spread out with those. Don't overlap somebody. Don't be in someone else's circle. All right, ejection.
Remember that if you have the white circle, you are responsible for your own health. No one can help you.
Watch your feet. Don't be in someone else's circle.
We need range to help out in the range circles.
All right, run out, run out, run out. Get as far away from it as you can. I taunted him back. I'm trying to put him back in position.
Whoa.
If you get the blue arrow, do not. If you get the blue arrow, do not stop to finish your cast. Your only priority is getting the hell away from everyone else.
Get out of other people's circles. Social distance.
That's probably the adjustment they had to make to this fight.
All right, ejection. Watch out. Circles. Watch your feet. Don't be in another circle. Looking a ton better. Keep it up. Ejection. Run out. As far away as you can. Repositioning them. Ejection, watch out. All right, taunt when you can. Circles, watch your feet. Juice down. All right, I'm back up. I got him. Havoc.
Both melee ended up getting it, so
We'll just keep it up. It's good practice. All right, get out of each other's circles. Run out. Stay focused, ejection. Circles, stay out. Chief's down.
2.5 minutes.
All right, go as far as you can.
Three, two, 1.
20%.
Can somebody taunt so I can taunt back? Get rid of the stack.
You have a hunter.
Tried pet taunt, it didn't take.
Yep. Oh.
I did.
Three, two, 1.
Sorry, I wanted to be in your circle, but I had the volatile
run
ejection.
out, run out. Ejection, watch out. All right, watch the other circles. Below 13%. %.
25 seconds for B-Red.
Well, we can definitely do it. We know that.
Oh yeah.
That was
Great. Havoc, great job, dude.
Thanks, man.
That was a really nice.
That was awesome.
Indeed. No, great job, everyone. That's how I want to start the night.
I mean, it would have been nicer to start it with a kill, but I'll take it.
Right.
It was like Shriekwing.
Was
True,
it maybe because we didn't have enough people to heal off in melee that some of us melee died?
Yeah, there was a point where there was just 2 of us melee. We both ended up getting the leech thing. Do you want us to stack with one of the tanks during that, or how do you want to handle that if that happens again?
Ideally, at least for right now, I don't want us stacking up on the tanks because we're already taking some pretty huge hits from Overwhelm and a couple of his other abilities.
Do you want us to run
but I'll leave that up to the healers. What do you guys think?
I would say Ivis is onto it. Just communicate.
Yeah, just yell at us and we'll come up there and stand with you.
Note, by the
Could we
way,
not
that
right off the bat.
well, I'd like to keep the range to range because statistically, you'll usually have most of them at range. So melee, just communicate when you need someone to come up, and one of the hunters or other people who can move without taking too huge of a hit to their DPS can go. The one other thing that I want to note is anyone with absorb effects, powered shield, earth skin totem thing,
Spirit shell.
any of those, the healing immunity doesn't stop the absorb.
Yeah,
So
that's
if
the majority of my
classified as magic?
HPS.
What is the absorb classified as?
Any absorb, anything that says prevents the next X damage, that will still work on someone who has the anti-healing thing.
Because on one of the consumes, I have anti-magic zone I can lay down if that would help. I got some utility that I haven't been using.
Yeah, totally do that. That should help.
Okay, then on the second consume, do we want to try to stack on star so I can lay it down?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Works or helps.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, so good news is that one technically doesn't count because I totally forgot to start the raid logging. So good thing it wasn't a kill.
Good thing we didn't kill it.
It was all just practice. All right, there's a feast down. Thanks for throwing it down. Eat up, flask up, get all ready. Let's kill this bitch.
Do we have any melee that have a taunt that they can use?
Yeah, I just got crushed by someone's torrent.
Yeah, most of melee was dead by that fight.
It's all good, but just so you guys know, the main tank mechanic, the reason why we swap on Overwhelm is because he builds up a stack of leeching.
Yeah.
And that stack only goes away when he melees a new target.
Just
so for next time if a tank goes down, if anybody can taunt and just take one hit, that would save a lot because he kept leeching there.
Yeah, just call for it. If I'm up next time, I can
I
take
also
it
have
there.
a taunt, so just call for it.
Will do. I mean, if you have
If
like
I'm
a
up.
taunt immunity, that would be ideal. If you have a taunt and you feel like you can take a hit, that would be ideal. Just I'll call for it, or Juve will call
Yeah,
for
I
it.
can die by the sword and taunt, and parry chance is 100%. Damage reduced 30%.
I could probably taunt after I use Nether Walk, possibly.
All right, let's do what we can.
Punch him so hard he explodes!
God bless Torg.
All right, Void, we're waiting on you. And Orstrick. All right, everyone's ready.
Dude, if I can't keep taunt while you have wings up.
Oof. I'll slow it down. Good call out. All right, watch your feet. Ejection, watch out.
Be careful when you're running ejection out. You must make absolutely certain that two people who have it are not on top of each other.
Yeah,
I'm so
that happened
sorry.
to us.
I shall do better next time.
Just a PSA.
The
we
more
are
you
all
know.
figuring this shit out.
No, I want you to tell me. Tell me.
Why am I the only one getting hosed by that? This is
because you touch yourself.
We need a range in the front.
I'm already up there.
We
All right,
still need
run
a
out.
in the back.
Out as far as you can. Ejection. All right, get out of each other's circles. So I don't know if we can overlap them, but definitely don't be in somebody else's circle.
Sometimes it's very hard.
Can we get some range up front again? On Star.
Oh,
Needs help?
I'm dead.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I grab when you can. Grab them when you can.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the dead.
Oh, no worries.
What happened there? Did we double up on the charge?
Yes, I was running it. I didn't see the other one till right as they went off.
Ejection, watch out.
3, 2, 1.
Consume, run away. Remember, the closer you are, the more he heals up.
Into the bubble if you can.
Ejection. All right, watch the circles. Remember to stay spread. Those circles are why that matters. Circles, watch your feet. Run out, don't heal them up. As far out as you can. Ejection. I'm gonna try to reposition him. All right, circles, watch out. Ejection. He's below 20. Stay focused. Circles, watch your feet. Consume, run away. Don't heal them up. 13%.
I'll reincarnate after consume.
Circles, watch your feet. Below 10%. Stay focused. Ejection.
Overlapping white circles.
We kind of have to.
We have a res. Can we use it?
Yes, please. 6%. Circles, watch out.
Doof, can you jump?
Can now, yep.
Keep up to
Below 5. Consume, run out. Don't heal them up now. 3%. Ejection. Below 2. Nuke 'em.
Good job.
There we go.
Wonderful.
Nicely done.
Since logs just started, it was one and done. Am I correct?
Totally.
I'm going to choose to remember this is a one shot.
Thank you, Void.
Damn, Havoc, that trinket, dude.
Gimme here.
Nice.
And just like the last raid, I got a rock.
Thankfully, I already had a
Fraggle Rock.
trinket.
Oh, nice.
It's all you, my friend.
Yeah, boy.
Wait, is Frag even here?
Just remember me the next time you get a 200 drop, huh?
I will never forget you. What was your name again? Oh man. I'm so nervous. More things to kill.
New things to kill.
Yeah, even better. I'm gonna assume I gotta clear this whole room.
Well, we need access to the punch bowl, so yeah.
Right?
We need access to the BOE.
Look, all those containers are filled with classic Ecto Cooler. And if you don't know about Ecto Cooler, I am so sorry for your life choices.
Oh my god, it's gross.
I'm sorry, I thought we were friends.
Okay, so now I want to know what
Then
that
again-
is.
Oh man, it was like the best movie tie-in beverage ever.
It was
Is
gross.
it like
was,
for the Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Oh, I never said it. Yeah, I never said it was good.
Disgusting.
It's alright, I'll
What if
stand
like
out
this-
here and soak it all.
Thanks,
Okay,
buddy.
good.
Thank you, Blitz.
Appreciate you doing all the work.
We'll just stand over here and look pretty.
Oh, then what am I supposed to do?
I don't know why the accuser is just chilling over there watching us fight and doing fuck all.
Right. You're
Overconfidence.
practically a demigod at this point. You might want to come and just punch something in the face once or twice.
Same thing with the Kyrian. They drop you
Classic
off.
middle management.
Here you go. See ya.
Also, if this goes well,
Oh,
we're
no, it's
claiming the
not.
credit because we brought you here.
Right.
Remember, they did the hard work of showing us what things we needed to kill.
I don't know what to do with this shared suffering. Do I run away?
I
don't know, but I like
You gotta touch those circles. Everybody's gotta be on the outside of one of those circles.
Neat.
Technically showing you all the abilities of each file right now.
All I know is that was a fuck of damage.
Is that a metric or imperial unit of measurement?
Imperial.
That's a freedom unit if I've ever heard one.
Nobody uses metric anyway. Nobody important.
So no idea what to do here. Sorry. I lost track of time today.
All right, so this one is complex as shit. And I'm not even sure where to begin to describe it. She's basically gonna go ahead.
Do we want to just take an early break and tell everyone to watch the video?
We can if everyone's okay with obviously the next break not being until 9:30.
The hazelnutty one is like 5 minutes.
So the short version of what I can explain about this fight right off the top of my head is you see those 4 vats that are sitting around. She is going to charge those up. Each one represents a different abilities. That each one of those abilities will end up growing and end up stacking. So it's imperative that we end up killing her quickly. We can drain the vats by clicking on them as they charge up. But then if I remember correctly, then the next one starts charging up a little faster or something to that effect.
So essentially, there's 4 containers. Each container has its own separate ability. When we start the encounter, a tooltip will pop up that'll show us the amount of anima that is inside each of the containers. All of the containers have 3 separate spots, so it'll start doing something at 0% to 33%. From 33% onward, it will add a new ability, essentially empowering the anima container, and at 66%, it adds a 3rd modifier to that specific ability. The boss will start on the left side of the room at the left anima container. That is the one she will consume first. It is the ranged DPS's responsibility to run up and click on the other 3 containers before they reach 30% to make sure we don't get the added abilities, because as the fight goes on, these anima containers charge up. As she focuses the first container, she will essentially empower it, causing it to consume anima faster, adding on the modifiers until it reaches full, and until we get her down to a certain point of health. For the first container, do you guys want me to keep going here? I got like a long list of notes here.
Do it.
Yeah, knock yourself out, bud. I'm listening.
But for container 1, essentially, like I said, she will work her way from container 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, going from right to left. So for all 4 containers, they will always be the 0% ability active. One of them is there'll be a red dot that will appear that certain players will go and have to soak. For the first container, it leaves a large dot, which she empowers it, called Expose. At 33%, she will do a cast called Share Cognition, and that will essentially target either me or Juve, and it'll add extra damage to other players that have a different version of that debuff. That debuff will explode once the container reaches 66%, so be mindful of your circles, and before it reaches 66%, run out before it explodes. For container 2, that is the one where little red circles will appear on the ground. Again, this one is always active at 0%, but when she empowers it, it'll essentially be the same mechanic. There will still be little red circles to soak, but after you soak them, it will drop a blood pool. So once you're done soaking, move away, so just dodge that pool. You don't want to be in that. At 66%, that circle will need to be soaked twice in a row. So it can either be one person, maybe using immunity. I don't know the damage output. It might be scary. It might not be. But that is essentially container 2. Any questions so far?
Do these stack? Like, once we're done with container 1, are we done with that? Or do they continue to stack?
So it is our responsibility to drain that anima container and keep the other... so she'll focus it. It'll reach all the way up to 100%. But we still have to monitor the other 3 because they'll be slowly gaining anima. And you'll see the tooltip. I think it should pop up on like the right side of the screen. It'll show us the percent bars of each of them and where they're at. But we have to drain that anima to get the abilities back down to the 0 to 33% range.
She fills them one at a time. So once it reaches 100%, she'll go to the next one, and then we drain the one that she just filled back to 0, and then rinse and repeat. But at any given
time, we also have to watch the other ones to make sure that they don't reach the essentially, if they reach 30%, we need somebody there draining the anima again. And as we drain the anima, it will put out AoE damage.
I might be wrong, but what I'm reading here says the boss fills up one container at a time. So I think we only have to
focus one at
monitor
a time,
the
but
one.
The other 3 will still fill up passively. So she'll supercharge one, filling it up faster than the other 3, and causing those abilities to go. We cannot open that container as she focuses it.
I see what you're saying.
So container 3, like I said, all the other 0% will be active, but this one, essentially there will be 4 red dots that will appear around the raid. 3 players will be affected by a debuff that will connect them with red lines. Those 3 players, it'll be in a square pattern. So those 3 players will each need to find a dot and stand on it and make the lines pass through the red orb. Once that happens, the debuff falls off and the fight continues as normal. At 33%, those lines, if you run the lines that the players are connected with through the raid will take damage for each player that it hits. So make sure if you get that debuff, get out of the group as soon as possible and find your orb and make the lines pass through all 3 orbs. At 66%, it gets a little bit fun. Those red orbs will now shoot lines that will start to rotate. Actually, no, sorry. At 66%, the players that have that red line, those lines will no longer be straight, but they will be rotating around doing that same damage as a 33% buff. So it is very important that those players quickly find those orbs and get that debuff off. Any questions about Container 3?
Please feel free to scream at me during the raid.
Let's. I would say let's just throw bodies at this. I don't think anyone's going to remember all 4 of them.
Nope.
Your explanation is fantastic.
It's a lot of information.
So-
It's just a lot of info.
It is, and this is one of those fights that you're just going to learn over time. So one of the other mechanics that's worth noticing, I don't remember if it's heroic or in normal, or heroic only, or in normal as well, is she's going to throw occasionally out these anima vials that are going to crash on the ground. We do not want them to crash on the ground. Someone needs to go and catch them. Think of what is the Raw Den fight. We don't want someone to. Someone has to catch them. If they hit the ground, it'll do a bunch of raid-wide damage.
Yes, sir. That is Container 2, called Bottled Anima.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, because I thought that was the whole fight.
It will be present the whole fight. Like I said, all 4 of the containers, their 0 to 33% ability will always be there. But it's our job to make sure the other 3 containers that she's not focusing never go above 30%, and to also deal with all of the 0% mechanics on top of the ones that she's empowering.
Yep. All right. Cool. No, great explanation. Thank you, Havoc. All right, I'm gonna throw a ready check. I know no one's going to be actually ready here, but let's hit it. Let's figure it out. Let's see if we can get past that first container.
So, Juve, on Container 1, we need to swap after every expose cast.
Gotcha.
And you said container 1 was far right or far left?
It goes from far left to far right.
Okay.
Do we want to mark the container so we can call out when somebody needs to go drain it?
That's a great idea.
Cool. All right, everyone is ready. Timer's coming.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes the bottled anima. Stand in the circles. Once it drops, get out.
Three, two, 1.
Chief, can you taunt, please?
Got her.
Sir? I will get the Specter. Alright, we need to interrupt CC this condemn cast. Back room. Need to burn this ad. Can we get a drain on square, please?
All right, I'm sitting at 4.
We need to burn this ad in the back.
It's not letting me drain it.
It's locked?
3, 2, 1.
Which one?
Oh, she's channeling it now. Okay. We are going to need Moon and X here in a second once it reaches 30%.
Get behind that orb. Wherever circle is.
Can we get a drain on Moon and X, please?
Behind the orb.
You gotta get behind it. The line has to go through it.
Three, 2, 1.
You guys have to arrange the triangle so it covers all 3 orbs, basically.
Yeah, I think that was my bad.
It's all good.
So is anyone else getting a ton of DBM errors?
Yep.
Yeah, constantly saying fatality, fatality, fatality.
When I died, yeah, it was.
I got it from the start of the fight.
I had to pop up Lua error box. I was covering my screen the whole damn time.
I had it once I died. That was.
So it was a DBM error?
Yep.
My dumb butt
Is that
went
what
through
the
the
Lua
door
said?
before I
Yeah,
repaired.
something with DBM. I might just disable it.
Does everybody have the weak aura for the tier?
I don't. Can you share it?
Yeah. Let me share it once.
It was shared in the Discord earlier.
Yeah, it's in the BFI channel.
Oh, should be. Alright, it'd be easier if somebody that has it could share it real quick in game.
Milk later. You explain it to me.
Duck, I'm on follow for a sec.
What? Explain what to you?
How to do the. I have the. What you're talking about. Show me what I need to do.
See what Havoc just did there?
Yep.
Just right click it.
Hold on, I have somebody following me. I have to get them to their destination safely, and then I will do it.
And that's why you're in
It's
nurse.
okay. You can go ahead.
And sharing the weak aura froze my game.
Oh no.
Yeah, it also
Yeah, I'm
doesn't let
getting
me
an error.
actually get it.
It must be too big of a
Yeah,
file.
it's not loading for me.
Yeah, I right clicked it and it says error not receiving. Don't do it. So follow. I will
Right.
take you to your destination.
Don't stress about it too much for now. During the break though, I'm kind of hoping everyone's going to go in and load that up.
We weren't catching all the bottled anime either.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts in this fight. It's just going to take a couple looks at it to get familiar.
What's up with that ad? Because he instantly nuked me.
So that ad, when he casts Consume, let me pull down here. It's called a Conjured Manifestation. So we need to.
Oh, Havoc, you cut out if you're still talking.
Oh, thank you. I'm still loading into the game here. So there's two different kinds of ads that can spawn. One is a Conjured Manifestation. That's one we need to focus, interrupt, stuns, whatever else we can, because it will AoE cast or chain cast an AoE nuke. So whenever that thing spawns up, ads take priority over boss. The second one is a Harness Specter. Whoever's the off tank that's not currently taking the boss runs to it. If a tank is not within melee range, it will begin casting the AoE nuke. But once the tank is within melee range, it stops casting.
Jeeves is down on Star in the back of the room if anyone still needs.
Thank you, Jude. I feel like that is a pity party for myself since I forgot to heal as soon as we walked in.
No worries.
I also have written notes for the fight if anybody wants me to post that in Discord. Everything I've already said is completely written out. Just so you have something for reference.
I'm not opposed to that.
Ditto.
It is an heroic progression channel.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
No problem. And Juve, please, if I'm talking too much, feel free to tell me to shut up.
Oh no, that's usually me. So you're doing great, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate all your information because I have not had the opportunity to watch this fight. So thank you so much for taking the time to make notes.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, no
worries. Hey, Juve.
What's up?
That raid log has me listed as a Shadow Priest, so I have a 99 parse healing.
Oh yeah.
So you should be on top of the meters at this point. So go you.
Yeah, except for my damage parse.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to you about your poor shadow performance.
Are you kidding me? I'm the best Shadow Priest healer. I cast Shadowman, Shadowman, Shadowman.
I mean, you do have a 99% parse. All right, let's get one more in before the break.
And just as a reminder, if you get the connected lines on you, you have to pass a line through the orb. You can't stand on the orb.
Oh, sweetie, I needed to ask you a real quick question. Okay, when I went to drain the thing I died, is there something, should I throw up something to shield myself before I do it?
I don't know if immunities work, but when whoever's draining the anima, you're going to take damage and also cause raid-wide AoE damage. So it might be best to stagger them out.
Alright, I'm ready, sorry.
It would probably be most helpful if you say your name when you start training as well, so the healers know specifically to keep an eye on.
That is very smart.
Team or something to do that, but we should do this also now.
All right, everyone's ready.
Probably not do squishy lock.
Timer's up.
All right, Juve, you got first tank?
Yep.
Get it.
Someone's mic is open.
I don't know. It was pretty glorious.
I was enjoying it myself.
Sorry, that's Christmas music playing in the background. That's me. I'll mute.
That's funny.
Bottled anima, soak the circles. Alright, at 66%, those circles will need to be soaked twice.
Don't run it out, don't run it out, don't run it out.
My bad.
Circles on the ground. Steve, can you take boss?
Got her.
Burn ad. Beautiful
Toast.
job. Taking boss. Can you take it?
What are we taunting on again? I feel like I'm missing that.
Expose desires.
Cool, thank you.
Soak the circles. And 2 players get ready to drain the right 2 jars. And call out who you are.
Patty's got X.
Alright, I'm at 3 stacks.
Alright, drain the jars. Soak the circles. We need to drain jar number 2. Square. Jar number 2 needs to be drained more, please. On square.
Clethog's draining it.
I got Specter. Burn ad. Get ready to drain jar skull.
Juice down.
Yeah, I think I need to pull that ad in for the quick taunt. That's my fault.
Hey, whatever. I think we got, I think, 36%. Not bad for a
Yeah,
second try round.
That was a lot better.
I've got one question.
Shoot.
Do you want us to come closer together when we're bound together? So that we're not taking up space, or do we need to separate?
You need.
So, ideally, those orbs will spawn in the middle of the room. So if people stay closer towards the anima containers and the boss, you guys should have room to take care of those. It's just, it gets really sketchy on when it goes above 66% when those orbs start spinning. So we're just gonna have to get a feel for that. I don't know the exact strategy for it besides clear the orbs as soon as possible.
I think when the orbs start spinning, I think that vial we need to, effectively focus fire on.
So we
Because once it starts spinning, it's just.
So we collect one of the orbs. Is that it?
No, when you're connected, the two other people and you have to surround the orbs that are in the middle of the room. Get them into that triangle, so the orbs go away.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lines
Okay, that
have to
makes more
pass through
sense to me,
3
thank you.
orbs at the same time.
There should be an orb in between each of you with a line going through it.
Essentially,
Okay,
just be
thank
forming
you.
a triangle.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me. Thank you. Yeah, I
The
wasn't
orbs
sure
are where
about
you would
that
write
mechanic.
X squared, B squared, and C squared. put the link that'll jump you to the post. There's also links to videos, like it's a whole video series by these guys as well. Another one of those channels.
Can we get more lock rocks when we get a chance?
Ask and you shall receive.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Just checking to see who's back.
Can I grab a summon back? Someone needs a second.
I'll be doing the clicking of the vials. I kind of know what's going on and everything, and it avoids everybody running back and forth. I told Avic I'll take care of it.
Is there? I think someone said there's a time when you can't do all of them. Like
No, that was me, but I reread it. I misread a line. The lady, when she's on the vial, it's 100 seconds, so you can't click it for 100 seconds. But you can click all the others without no issue. The problem is if you start multi-spamming it, it's a 10k tick. So you have to still do it a little bit in alternates.
Yeah, a 10k kick is a little bit more than we were dealing with Sinseeker. Let's not do that.
So I won't be going one, okay, I'll click the other one, okay, I'll click.
No. Well, I mean, you can. Sure, go ahead.
No, he's saying he's not gonna do that. He's gonna pace it so that we don't all die.
The second time, was it okay? The tick was fine because I was doing it.
Were we getting the smaller ads that they're talking about here? I didn't see the smaller ads.
It came in at the very end.
Okay.
Yeah, from what I understand, it looks like 3 players get yellow triangle above their head with a red circle around your feet, and run near melee because as soon as that red circle pops up at your feet is where the ads will spawn, and one needs to be tanked or it'll do raid-wide damage. So it helps to have it like near the tanks. And the other 2 smaller ads need to be interrupted, and it's good to have them close as well.
Yeah, those ads need to be chain interrupted if possible too. That cast hurts if they get it off.
Yeah, it's so much to the point that the guides say to mark them and assign groups of players to mark for interrupt rotation.
All right. Sounds like we got most of the questions solved, or at least we think. Ready to check for pull?
Hey, this time do you want to try taking the boss in the center of the room?
Yeah.
Just to keep it easier for when the ad spawns so you're not so far away.
Good call.
I'm here. I just reload screen.
Cool. Back in now?
No, hang on.
I'd say when.
There you go.
So if I use the flask I just bought.
I've heard good things about that.
I'll take it as soon as my stack drops off.
Yeah, no worries. I thought I read we should be taunting at 2 anyways. Could be wrong on that one.
No,
Out of the
run that
circle,
up.
but don't take the circle away.
Bring it closer to boss.
Don't be in it.
Here come the circles.
Thank you.
Doing the third one. Watch out.
Can you take juice?
Got her.
We'll be doing the fourth one in 30 seconds.
Great job so far. Anima X needs to be drained soon.
Yeah, doing it now.
Let me know when you want me to take Juve. I got 6 seconds left till my stack drops off.
Should be fine. Let me hold it till 2. All right, go ahead.
I'm getting the purple, the square one. I'm just out of lane.
Take Juve.
Where's the third orb? Oh, it's on the boss.
That's kind of
Get it to the
we were.
I'm not going to be able to move this one. I'm dead.
Want to get some reses out?
I'm down.
Doing skull.
I'm in execute right now. But there's a tank down.
Res a healer, so we don't have to run back.
It's a good idea.
I've got reincarnate. Don't waste the battle res.
Oh, okay.
Reincarnate's on a
I'll
longer
stop.
cooldown than battle res.
I got it.
Yeah,
But only
but
because I'm dead.
Nobody release.
We've got a pre-step.
That was progress.
Yeah.
I'll throw a feast down.
I'll throw some cookies.
And re-downloading DBM didn't change the error situation.
Lame.
I have nothing popping up. It's just silent.
I turned mine off because that was ridiculous. The entire fight.
Was the vials okay on the clicking? Nobody was dying on it?
Should be fine.
So, just trying to understand, I guess, what sparked the intense raid-wide damage. Was it that somebody didn't run behind the triangle orbs to despawn them in time?
in the triangle was surrounding basically the whole raid. If you're inside the triangle, it hurts.
So next time, me and Juve, we should probably get the boss out of the center once that starts happening, and either move it to the back or to one of the sides, just to avoid that, because it looks like the orbs always spawn near the middle of the room. So once she gets into phase 2, we can scoot her away.
Would it be better then to keep the boss closer to where she is now? Maybe right at the tip of that gray section?
Yeah, we can move her forward, back, side to side. It's I think we can play it situationally, because also we're still gonna have the ads that spawn in based off of those. I just don't want to move her too far away from the center, but I want to move her far away enough to where the players with the orbs can see the orbs and nobody's taking that extra damage there. So we'll play it by ear. Juve, do you want to play it towards like the back or the front? Do you have any preference?
Towards the back makes sense.
Perfect.
Yeah, we definitely are gonna have this boss soon.
Oh yeah. Like I'm calling it before break.
Oh yeah, I think we'll get it before break.
All right, everyone was ready. Timer's coming.
Interesting timer. Oh, I have no DBM, so I don't see it.
I thought the exact same thing for a second.
That really needs to be a baked-in feature, man.
I thought it was.
Yeah, I think it is now.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Or I guess apparently not if some people weren't getting it.
Or it just uses a different command than the DBM one.
Oh, that's right. I think it does.
Yeah, I think it's just /pull.
Well, that's the DBM one.
Bring it closer.
All right, we need to empty that first container. Let's go.
Somebody can do a skull because I'm in the circle.
Got it.
Thank you.
Juve, can you get the Specter?
Got him.
How do I know when it's done?
It's going down. We're good. No, it's not. Let me. No, it's going down. No, we're good.
Fine. Got the boss.
Thank you, sir.
Doing the third
All right,
vial.
Juve, let's move towards the back. Haunting in 3. Soak circle.
Gonna be doing the fourth vial right now. Be ready.
Nope,
Run
don't
that in,
don't
run that in.
Run it in, run it in.
Juve, I will take.
Not all the way in.
Not on people, not on people.
Can you take boss?
Where's the other orb? Sorry.
Beautiful. Almost onto orb 3. Get ready to drain tank 2 on square.
I am already there.
She's gonna swap.
Drain.
She has swapped to get ready to
Second
drain.
one.
Grab him if you can. I'm at 4 stacks.
I got the soak. Run it as close as possible.
If you want to get that ad, I'll take boss.
Cool. Got him. Oh, juice down.
Pick him up quick.
Pick up.
Seconds. Can we res a healer when it's good?
The person that had the arrow died, so it's.
I got her back.
Doing the 4.
We need to drain 3. We need to drain.
I'm
Moon
dead.
Impossible.
Moon has to be drained. I'm dead.
Got it.
Remember to dodge the oscillating red beam.
Grab her and I'll get the ad. Oh, I'm down again.
That is progress.
Not bad.
It's the third one. The third one is going to be the most troublesome for us because we're so much in the rain.
I'd go ahead and pop everyone.
Does a healer somebody wanna let me know when like rallying cry would be a good idea for this fight?
What does rallying cry do specifically?
Let loose rallying cry, granting all party a radius within 40 yards, 24% temporary maximum health for 12.2 seconds.
Yeah, I can try and do that.
I would guess it's when that third anima canister is empowered, and when those orbs have an extra beam coming out, a straight line, red line coming out from them, and it's going around in a slow circle throughout the raid.
So third canister is what you're saying?
Yeah, when your health starts dropping precipitously during canister 3, that will be a very helpful time.
Yeah, well, part of the benefit is to do it preemptively as well. So I was looking at if I'm waiting for the third canister to start looking for it, then I will.
Isn't it locked to a percentage of the boss?
It is. So it's 25% of the boss health. So the faster we can nuke her in phase 3, the sooner we can get out of it and get that canister drained and not have to deal with this.
So save hero for phase 3 then.
That's what I'm thinking. What do you think, Juve?
Pondering.
Through that phase if we can.
Yeah, let's give that a shot. We've been blowing it up at the beginning, and let's see what that does for us.
Yeah, I mean, we get her to 75% really fast. I think we could probably do it okay without hero as well.
And when the 66% beams get empowered, how easy is this boss to move for you, Juve?
She's okay, so she'll
because I have the death strike.
Right, she's feasted down, by the way. Eat up. She will stand in place for a little bit, so there's a bit of a lag, a bit of a rubber band effect happening when we try to pull her. So it's not that it's hard, it's just she doesn't want to.
Got you. I can also save anti-magic zone for when that third big cast comes out with Kamehameha beams. I'm just trying to think of ways we can mitigate that. Just burn through that phase as quickly as possible, because if she's going to be rubber banding, it's going to be tough to keep melee in range to do the damage during lust. So do we want to just pull her to the back of the room and just eat one beam and hope the rest don't rotate, or how would you like to do it? Or even to the front? It doesn't really matter.
What if we put her on an orb and then move like kind of with the beam in a circle? Like if we just kind of sweep with it, is that going to be super annoying?
Well, we still have the other 2 beams that are going to be coming through.
Right.
So that's my thought. Because I don't want to get all 3 beams hitting us at once, so if we're at range, we shouldn't. There's going to be a lot less chance of that happening. And that's what I think in my mind. I'm definitely open for any ideas.
I don't have any better suggestions, frankly.
I think it just
Give it a
depends
shot
on
and see
where
how
they
it feels.
fall. Yeah.
So, Jude, based off of where they fall, if they fall closer to the back, do you want to move boss to front, or do you want to just stick in the back and group up and nuke?
Let's keep it the back for now and see if that works for us, and if not, then let's change it up. Again, I'm just guessing here.
I don't think there's anything massively wrong with our strategy, though I like the idea of hitting heroism to get us through that crazy ass phase. I think we just need practice.
Yup. Well, we got 30 minutes.
Just practice getting to those orbs as fast as possible.
And you'll see when you're getting an orb because you'll get an arrow above your head.
And if we can drain the containers after she moves on from one to the other, if we can drain that fuller one that she was just on the quickest, the less other mechanics we have to deal with. So, great job draining himself for.
All right, Void Warged on you.
Oh, sorry.
Awesome. Everyone's ready. Let's do it.
The orbs.
Great job clearing those.
Juve, can you get Specter?
Adds up.
Thank you. Got him.
Burn add. Alright, drain first container. Ad's about to come up, Juve. Good job. Want to start moving Ad towards back of room for the orbs? Boss.
This would be the time to blow hero.
Star checkers. Thank you.
Do we have any response?
Yes.
Adds up.
Juve, can we swap? I'm at
Yep.
2 stacks.
All right, got her.
Watch the beams. They hurt out like hell right now.
All right, drain moon.
Moon is drained.
Can we get Seth up? He's got a beam on him. We need him up.
There's 2 down with the beams.
Oh.
And we're all down now.
We're not all down.
We have a battle red.
Pick up a healer.
Yeah, pick your favorite healer. No pressure.
I'm dead. The first canister has to be clicked.
Albarda,
I
first
did
canister.
the thing.
Clicking. Or not.
Have it
it's
come.
going down.
That is progress.
I got this. Don't worry. Wait, no, never mind.
It said it was locked when I went to go click it.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. You click it, nothing says it, nothing appears. It just goes down afterwards. That's how I've been doing.
What's animal web? That's the beams between 3 people, right?
Correct.
I think if you're in it, that's what it's called too. If you get hit by it.
And the rotating beam doesn't do a ton of damage, as long as when it's rotating towards you, you actively run through it. Don't let it pass through you while you're standing still. Run through it as quick as you can. If you have Night Fate Teleport, use that. If you have any other kind of movement enhancing abilities, use them, and sometimes it doesn't even take it all.
Yep, and if you get that debuff where you're one of the 3 that has to clear the orbs, and it's above 33%, please get out of the group as fast as possible once you see that cast. Every person it passes through, it does a 40k dot over 10 seconds, so it's really taxing the healers. We are doing great so far. We are so close.
Can you guys put a marker where you're planning to pull the boss to? Because every time it's further than I expect it to be.
It's tough because of the... I don't know if the orbs are spawning randomly or if they're spawning in the same static point.
I mean, off the start.
Off of the start? What do you mean?
Well, where in the room are you pulling her off the start?
On pole. Where is your final destination?
On pole, if you see this big center piece right here, this is where we're aiming. Very center of the room. Would you guys be more comfortable with a marker?
There's so much going on. I don't know if a marker wouldn't get in the way.
Yeah, I think a marker would be a problem, especially if there's an orb that spawns there.
Yeah, I'll just leave it clear. But that center triangle is the center of the room.
Whoops.
You with the opposite way?
I just clicked on it, completely forgetting this mouse over, so it just went way the hell behind me.
Double feast.
One for each hand.
Feels like a good legendary for survival too, I guess, because you could just drop it at player, and then same with flare.
Did I miss something? Why am I marked?
Because you so pretty.
Am I in timeout? Do I have to stay over here? Other way?
All right, we're quiet. That sounds like a ready check.
Quick idea, Juve.
So,
instead of taking the boss to the back, since there's not really too much forward and back space away from the orbs, do we want to tank her to like the right side or like the right corner or something? Or would that outrange the healers for the people that are doing the left vials?
throw in extra, or oh, what symbol are we not using yet? I got a square. There we go. I was trying to figure out which symbol we weren't using already. So pull her over there. Yeah, we can give that a shot.
Use that general area just to see if that makes the orbs more comfortable, so that way people can line up towards the middle, and once they get the orbs, people can move closer to the boss that don't have it, and the orb runners can move it over and have a clear line of sight.
Yeah, like it. Let's do it. All right, everyone was ready. That's what we're gonna do. All right, timer's up.
Awesome job.
It's gonna get up. Please grab boss. Beautiful job on those lines. Incoming ad.
Are we heroing?
Not wait.
Got it.
Star, come back a little bit.
Healing died down.
Alright, drain third. Beautiful job on that face. Judith getting real bad when it comes on.
Adds up.
Got him.
And take boss when you can. Thank you, sir.
Under 10.
Heads up.
Ignore it or kill it?
Kill ad.
Ah.
Under 1.
Learn boss. Let's go!
Nice.
Beautiful. That was a work of art.
Everyone,
Ad's still up.
That'd be funny. We all wiped. That was beautiful. Well done, gang. Hey, one thing I want to call out there, just kind of going forward. So for those of you who've run with me for a little bit, know that I've got a couple of medical things going on, and I'm starting to have a pretty bad flare up at the moment. So if I seem extra quiet, if I seem a little off, that's what's going on. I just want to give everyone some visibility into that.
You take care of you.
Hope you feel better.
Yeah, I should be okay. I'm gonna keep going here. It's not like, you know, the only other option is go lay down and be in pain or sit up and be in pain. So I'm gonna sit up and be in pain and kill more bosses. But I just wanted everyone to know, like, hey, Havoc, I really appreciate you stepping in. You're doing an awesome job at this. So good stuff. But I wanted everyone to just kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, if we need extra breaks for you, by all means, take those.
I appreciate that. I well enough to know that that's cool with everyone, but I don't think so. We're gonna keep going. I just, you know, if everyone wanted, or if everyone was noticing me being super quiet, that's kind of what's going on. And for awareness, it's just I've got a bad history with pancreatitis, and that shit hurts if you've never had it before.
Well, do you want
So everybody that's calling things out, that is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, no, Havoc, you were a lifesaver there, honestly. Although apparently we're all going the wrong way. Apparently.
Okay, where are we going?
That's the end of the
Do
win.
Havoc, you're slacking now.
Yeah, that is.
Yes, I think she
All
is.
right, G-kick Havoc. Yeah, no, seriously, Havoc, dude, I think you did a great job. I mean, I honestly, I'm gonna confess to everybody, like, I had a really hard time wrapping my head around that fight, man, and you just nailed it.
Thanks, man. Happy to help.
And the little cues, hey, do this drain, hey, circles out, this. For those of us that tend to get tunnel focused, that really helps us out. That pulls me personally out and goes, hey, step over here, do this, do that. So thank you from me.
And thank you, Obardo.
Yeah, and D-Wolf, you killed it on those anima containers, man. Great job.
Yeah, no, that's I couldn't be more proud of the team on how we handled that one. That's a confusing as shit fight, and you guys just nailed it.
You know what? We are just an awesome guild, and it just all worked. So how about that?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Pat self on shoulder.
I mean,
Except for Osric.
except for you, Void.
No. Cookies.
I'll be honest, this looked like an elevator lift.
But Juve, my orange damage parse.
No. All right, I'm sorry, but Void, this isn't working out. I'm gonna have to ask you to step out of the guild. Not just the raid, but the guild entirely.
Not again. First Moxie, now Juve.
You've brought shame upon your house.
Okay,
Shield
so
to the face.
I've got enchanting here.
Osric, I will come to your house and cough all over your things if you don't stop pulling me.
Wow.
That's my favorite threat of all time.
What enchant do you need?
What enchant don't we need?
Oh, I got a legendary parse on that one.
Nice, dude.
95.
Congrats.
Sweet.
I have
Whatever the
enchants.
rest piece has, I think it's inflect.
I have enchants as well. Mine is not leveled all the way yet, but if I've got something anybody needs, they're more than welcome to it.
Also, I have to take a second if we're bragging on parses. It did clock a 97 for healing on eye level.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because
Well, I do have-
96 for healing not of eye level is such a thing to feel bad about.
Well, I mean, it's a full percentage less, and it's 4% off my goal.
Enchanters, I have a dumb question. I found an enchant for boots, but only agility. Is there not an intellect?
Intellect's on bracers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So did we figure out how to get to the next boss over here?
Nope. Well, at least I didn't.
Yay, trash for BOEs.
Yeah.
Going Artificer next? Or where do we want to go?
That's a really good question.
Probably whatever we can find.
I know they. Yeah, I mean that's probably the logical order. Although they did nerf the crap out of Sun King from what I read, so that
Let's do
shouldn't
that
be
then.
as buggy.
Ah, I found an assassin.
But I do like the plan of whatever comes first.
I will say Sun King is the only other fight that I researched.
Let's definitely do
Okay,
that.
I like that plan. Right?
We've already outpaced my research, so.
And I do have more notes on the Sun King fight. I'll post in the Discord if anybody wants to read them on the break.
Thank
I
you,
wish
sir.
to subscribe to your newsletter.
Ow.
Alright, let's not. Okay, there it goes.
I don't want to get assassinated.
We should probably kill it first. Because we made him angry.
You wouldn't like
We
it when
don't
he's
like-
angry.
Damn it.
I bubbled just to be safe.
Good call.
And thank God for that.
Okay, Sun Kings is going to be through this hallway, then we're going to take a right in the open room, and we're going to take these stairs up on the right after the open room.
Yeah, that's what we tried last time, but the gate's locked.
I think we just have to kill everybody out here.
I like that plan.
Rider hobo.
Yeah, I think you might have to kill all that
Yeah.
so that the NPC can run up there. Sorry, I'm kind of a slowpoke. I was eating dinner.
You're good, dude.
Since I got a chance, I might as well take it.
You had a 95 parse. I will allow this. Parse privilege?
Where's mine, Jove?
It's a slippery slope.
Make sure we're checking for BOEs too.
For your parse, you get to heal more.
Ven just.
One question is, which way did you guys go? Did you guys go down the stairs or did you go down the hall?
Yes.
If you're at the other boss, not down the stairs.
Okay, so down the hall.
Yeah, basically back to the beginning and then the other direction.
Okay, I got it.
Just follow the line of corpses.
But watch out for the live mobs still.
Or just bring them to us.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh, here they are.
All right, it being 9:30, I'm going to call for the break right here. Now would be a really good time. Havoc, if you don't mind posting those notes, everyone take a look at the fight and we'll go do that.
What's the fight's name?
Sun King.
Also, can I get a summon back?
Yeah, can I get one too?
Yes, absolutely.
So if you want to calm down there a little bit.
Not possible.
Yeah, save some mobs for the rest of us.
I tried fell rushing up the stairs and I hit a wall on the stairs.
Whoops.
So you're a Dalek? Your weakness is stairs?
Nice. I get that reference.
Oh, gee, I can't purge all of these.
Not with that attitude, you can.
I only have one purge, and it's on. I'm not a blood elf demon hunter where I can purge everything at once.
Well, hunters can purge that too.
That's on cooldown too.
Broken shamans. I just didn't feel like doing it.
Fair enough.
This place is so massive.
Not with 4 priests that can master spell.
I did master spell. They put it right back up immediately.
I just did it. Is that good enough?
Do we clear these vile occultists first, or does that start the fight?
I don't know. I'm gonna step out of the ring. You go pull one.
That I believe will start the fight.
Yeah, that's right. We killed the occultists, and they dropped one of the things we can use to heal up Kel'Thas.
Gotcha.
Wait,
I believe the healers have to heal the containers.
I thought there was 4 pedestals for DPS to heal at.
There are. The
Oh, they're behind the mobs. I didn't see them. Okay.
Okay, so just giving the quick rundown. These 4 pedestals, they will leech your health while healing the boss. Do this whenever possible, whenever it is safe to do so. After you use it, it will give you a debuff that reduces healing immensely. So we're going to have to rotate people through. Just call out whenever you're free to do it. And if you see an open one and your health is good, and it's good with the healers. Obviously, healers, if you have any input on this, please feel free to jump in. Do that. This is mainly an ad fight. For Darethos, big boy in the center, his main ability, whenever he casts it, don't even remember what it's called, it's not important. When you see a big circle on the ground spread away from him, it does AoE damage. Vile Occultists, interrupt them when you can. Those are the ones that drop heal essence fonts, so pick those up, that will help heal the boss. Vanquishers, do a big concussive smash, we're going to nuke the hell out of them. Tanks are going to be prioritizing those for swapping. We'll have to call that out however we feel it, Juve. Their concussive smash adds a debuff to us that increases our damage taken. Bleakwing assassins will spawn in. They will jump to somebody who has a target over their head. If you see that target get over your head, it'll look like the hunter's mark. Get away from the raid, as that will do AoE damage to you and everybody around you within 8 yards. Pestering Fiends, just group AoE, nuke them down, nothing crazy there. And the Soul Infusers are hands down the most important ones. They are the ones that will run to the pedestals marked in the front and begin to damage the boss using those pedestals. So we need to interrupt, stun, CC, whatever we can do. Death Grip, if that works, we'll figure it out as we go. But those are our biggest priorities. Any questions so far? I'm not gonna get too deep into it. We can get a feel for it. This one seems pretty easy. At 45, sorry, go ahead.
Havoc, you were trailing in and out there a little bit.
Oh, sorry. I think I got my gain set a little bit low. Want me to turn it up?
There's a hammer down if anybody needs it.
So those are the ads. I have all that stuff in the notes that I provided. So we're essentially healing the boss. So when the boss reaches 45% health, A shade will spawn in. The boss will no longer take any healing. All of our damage focuses on the shade until it disappears. It will have a frontal cone attack, so please help the tanks out and stick to their butt. At 100 energy, Blazing Surge comes in. It is a big frontal cone. And there's an Ember Blast cast that will need to be group soaked. We will see it whenever we get in. Phoenix ads will also spawn in, and these will need to be kited around the room. They will target random players. Don't even bother DPSing them. They regenerate whenever they die anyways. So if you're targeted by them, just kite and keep it away from the raid as they drop fire on the ground. That shade phase is the same thing at 90%. And after that, the boss should be done. Any questions? Cool, let's nuke this down.
I'm not sure nuke is actually the right verb for this.
So are we opening on the boss and then
So-
killing as everything comes?
So the boss never spawns in directly. The only boss thing that will spawn in is the shade. This is a pure ad fight. So again, priorities are if you don't have a debuff and you're at decent health, go to the pedestals marked at the front, call out which one you're going to, start channeling your health into the boss so the healers know to heal you because you are leeching your health into the boss. And we're essentially just going to follow the kill order that I posted of Infusers first, Oculus second, Vanquishers third, Assassins fourth, and everything else can just be AoE down like the monsters they are. And I don't believe, yeah, that's a good point, the Darathos respawns back in. So once we get the important ads down, such as the Occultists and the Infusers, whenever they spawn in, just AoE them down.
All right, everyone's ready. Let's do this.
I'll take Darathos first. Occultist can be brought in, so Death Grip if you can. There is the assassin. If you get targeted, make sure you are away from the group. Nuke the ad. Beautiful. All right, let's hit those pedestals if you don't have a debuff.
Intensify as X.
Bleakwing assassin.
Bob Blitz has X after
Arrow
intensify.
over your head and get out of group.
I'm gone then.
This is the Vanquisher. Watch out for concussive smash whenever you see him cast it. Get away from the tank. Pestering Fiends are in. Let's see if we can't get them centered up and Death Gripped in. Interrupts where we can, please. All right, let's hit those pedestals again. Hit them where we can.
Clefog, never mind. I can't use it.
Duck Scott Moon.
Interrupt these occultists where you can, please. So these assassins need to be nuked down before they get their unstunnable cast off, or else they come back as full health. Let's try to bring them closer to the pedestals. Pestering Fiends Alright, occultists are in. Let's see if we can't group them up. Good job so far. Get this assassin before they cast Return to Stone. Beautiful. Infusers are up. All focus on infusers. Stun, CC, interrupt, whatever you can do.
When do we lost?
That's a great question. I guess we'll play it by feel. The next massive mob that comes through. Beautiful job on these infusers. Stun, CC, whatever.
Gee, something's kicking your ass.
Right?
Well, let's lust here.
Fire runs. Yeah.
Remember to focus assassins when they cast Return to Stone. Alright, if you do not have the debuff, please head to a pillar.
Blitz on X. There's a soul infuser on Moon.
Alright, now's the perfect time.
We're
Healers,
coming.
if you pick up those orbs, they greatly buff you. And healers, you can directly heal the boss if you are not already.
Yes, we have been.
Beautiful. I didn't make that clear. Remember, if you get targeted by the assassins, get out of the group. Focus the ones casting Return to Stone. Beautiful job. Again, if you do not have the debuff, please hit a pedestal.
How many stacks do we want of the debuff?
You can only have one at a time.
Shade up.
Alright, bring the adds to the shade. All DPS on shade. Stop healing boss. If you are targeted by the Phoenix, please get them out of the room as close to the edge as you can.
That Ember Blast has to be soaked.
Healers, there is a vial in the back here.
Can't do anything with it until the shade's down, though.
Can heal the raid.
That's true.
It just went down.
Soak Embers, guys.
This is our first look. It's okay. Alright, shade is done. So you see how all the flames all over the floor? I don't believe that goes away, so we're going to have to be careful.
I just watched a couple disappear. Yeah, they're fading out.
Oh, that's the best news I've heard all week.
Probably not in heroic. Infusers.
Stun, CC, slow, everything you can do, all DPS on infusers. Remember, if you're targeted by assassins, get out of the group. All interrupts we can get. Juve, can you take the Vanquisher, please?
I got him.
Return to stone, nuke him down. Beautiful job. Remember, if you do not have the debuff, please try to hit the pedestals as often as you can. Great job so far, guys. Again, please check if you do not have the debuff.
Several infusers up.
All DPS on infusers if you...
Right. Kitty's drinking.
Since this is a DPS fight, shouldn't we rest like maybe 1 or 2 DPS? We have 3 up right now.
Res out on our Bardo, about to come out on D-Wolf.
Probably want to get Ivis up too.
Juve, can you take the Vanquisher? Oh, this is gonna get rough.
We got 1. We got 2 up.
We're about to lose Havoc.
Yep.
Can we get him?
We still have a B res.
Get him up, please.
I'll kite him.
Can we get a B res on Tavik, please?
Just get the B-res. Come on.
Anybody have B res?
Infusers.
You can really see how much they crush Kelth's health on the health bar.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we've lost a lot of ground.
Do we want to wipe and try again due to the all the mobs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, but that was a great first look. We got him up to about 70% health. That was great.
Yeah, we definitely need definitely awesome first attempt. DPS, please do use the pedestals as often as you can. He has so much health.
I mean, we can't just have Juve lay on hands him. Be totally
And-
OP.
D-Wolf, can you please explain the Embers soak for everybody that might not have seen it?
Well, basically, in the shade phase, there's a circle, there's an arrow on your head, and if you have DBM or anything that or weak auras, it will tell you soak. You have to soak with other people. More that you, less damage it will go to you.
And what does that look like on the ground?
It's a
It's a big circle with waves coming up towards you and an arrow over your head. It's like it looks like every other soak mechanic we've had in the game.
Beautiful.
Only orange.
Yeah, that was a good first look. Everybody a little bit more adds on what they do.
By the way, for any Draenei, throw your gift of the Naru on the boss. It'll heal him.
Yeah, if you have like any off-spec heals that you can do, especially during downtimes, it would help out the healers immensely. Literally any amount of healing we can put into that boss will help end the fight faster.
Yeah, I'm hitting hands early on the fight to try and get him where I can.
And we don't want to focus the Phoenixes because they're only up for as long as the shade is up, and they reincarnate pretty quickly. So if we just focus all DPS on the shade, because it only takes, he doesn't have, it's about 10%, and all the damage we do to the shade transfers directly to the boss.
If you have a push, you can push the shade back as long as you push it back, not the shade, the Phoenix. As long as you push it back the same path it was taking.
Are you watching Jersey Shore in the background?
No, look what time it is, Juve.
I see what time it is. I don't know what that means, though.
Critical Roles just gave up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Nice.
Dude, I've got to have my...
Carry on.
And,
yeah, those are the proper priorities.
I've got to have my Laura Bailey fix, man. I can't help it.
I got lost.
Juve,
Can I get something?
when that shade is active, it's really, really important that we tank him facing away from the raid. So people that are kiting around those Phoenixes, we can try to move the boss away, but he does a massive frontal cone attack that just wrecks. So the less people that get hit by that, the better.
Gotcha.
Feast is down.
Try to move them, you're talking about like back where we're kind of standing, those Phoenixes?
Just move them anywhere that's not the middle.
Yeah. So the second you notice you're getting targeted by the Phoenixes, just try to run directly to the outside of the room. Wait till they get there and then just kite them around so we have as little as possible in the middle. And preferably don't kite them towards the pedestals as well. And yeah, please, I can't see the debuffs that everybody has for the pedestals, so please watch it yourself. Try to track them when it goes down, and the second you can and you're comfortable with the amount of health it's taking, please hit those pedestals. That is our biggest mechanic to heal this boss up. And it will...
It doesn't seem to do a ton of damage to you.
It also locks you
It's
up.
the anti-healing debuff afterwards. That's the biggest danger. It doesn't leech too much health from you, but it does quite a bit for the boss. Those pedestals are what are going to win us this fight. And please, if you see the occultists doing their casts, just do everything you can to kick them. That's a big source of damage coming out.
Holy crap, the amount of humans in this raid is ridiculous.
Human race, best
1%
race.
stat buff.
All right, timer's up.
Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, please focus the assassins when they go into their return to stone. Beautiful job. Alright, DPS, if you can, please hit the pedestals. don't want to have any pedestal not being used at any point if we can avoid it. I'll take this Vanquisher. When you see him cast his AoE attack, please move away.
Moon's empty.
So is X.
Return to stone, nuke them down. Beautiful job. Alright, we got 3 pedestals open.
Still got 20 seconds on the debuff.
Two minutes.
I think it's mostly on the healers who don't have that debuff, so good job DPS. That's exactly what we want to see. We are way ahead of where we were last time.
10 seconds away from pedestal.
Interrupts where we can on the occultist, please. And the occultists can be stunned if you have them. Return to stone, nuke them down.
Kitty's drinking.
Beautiful job on those assassins. Infusers out, all DPS focus. I'll take the Vanquisher. Great job so far, everybody. Keep it up. Assassins are in. Watch for the target. Move out of group. Juve, can you take this Vanquisher?
You got him?
Thank you, sir. They do a nasty stacking debuff on us.
Infusers out.
All DPS focus infusers.
We're kind of behind. Should we believe?
I don't want to pop Lust yet. All right, DPS, focus down the shade. If you have the Phoenix, move them to outside of room. Beautiful job. Soak that Ember. When you get Ember Blast on you, please move it into the group. You want to swap for Shade, Juve?
Sure. All right, got the Vanquisher.
Gotta soak it.
Keep an eye out. Make sure when you have Ember, you bring it into
Do we have any
Blazing Surge.
B-reses available?
We do.
Ooh. That hits hard.
That blast is taking
Yeah.
out like 3 to 4 people at a time. We need everyone soaking those.
Yeah, that's Yeah. Let's go ahead and wipe.
Literally die in a fire.
I feel bad for the two I killed, but thanks for trying to help. Ow!
That Vanquisher has to be dead before the shade comes up.
Yeah, they're hitting hard.
We were too concentrating to heal the boss than DPSing this time.
How did that one feel, healers?
Not too bad.
We were making progress.
Yeah. I think it's that shade phase. We're gonna really have to keep an eye out for when the embers come out. That's gonna be a big deciding factor on how far we get there.
I keep getting cut off from everybody, so like I can't get back to soak anything. Like there's fire between me and the boss and everything else.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Albardo. Do we want to lust on shade, Juve? Just to burn it down and get that dangerous phase out of the way and get back to the trash and spank?
That makes sense. But I just worry that we're going to need it later on too.
Well, once the shade comes out the second time, once we kill him, that's the fight. So
We can use it to learn the fight, and if we need it again later, then that's fine.
That's a good call.
I like D Wolf's idea of killing the birds because they're just getting tracked through the fight every time.
Because what I've
Yeah,
seen
I
with
mean, we can
videos,
definitely give it a shot.
What I've seen with the videos, they kill it. The birds doesn't have that much HP. Yes, I know it's losing a little bit concentration on the shade, but if the bird stays down, there's no fire on the ground, and people will be able to soak now their embers.
Yeah.
How long are they down before they
give it a shot.
respawn?
That
I
is a
think
good
20 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be plenty of time then. Yeah, let's try nuking the birds this time and see how it goes. And again, that was great on the making sure you guys are getting those pedestals right after the debuff. And just during that shade phase, once if you get that ember onto you, just make sure to call it out and everybody keep an eye out for it. And if they're not moving, run to them. We got to do everything we can to help out there.
Yeah, that ember is 113k divided by people, so there's minimum 10 people that has stack. If not, it's going to be too much damage.
Even at 10 people, that's a lot of a lot of people's health.
It's almost half of everybody, so minimum 10 would be the best.
So does that mean everyone just needs to stack up together behind the boss?
That's what I'm thinking. Ranged focus the birds, or because there's obviously going to be two people no matter what that are having to kite the birds. But if we can, I don't know. Let's just be smart about it. I guess I'll leave how you guys want to do it up to you. I mean, you guys know your class is the best.
I don't think there's anything saying we can't stack, right?
Oh, you should be all stacking.
Yeah. So
I mean, the boss only does frontal damage, from what I can tell.
The
So if we
only
stack
two
behind
people
him,
that shouldn't be stacking are the people that have the phoenixes, and even then, yeah, just focus down the phoenixes, then focus down the shade, and just keep repeating that until it's done.
And the shade has a frontal fire cleave that everybody that has to go up behind him. So basically, that's the only time you will move as a unit is that if there's a fire, you'll see it. It's a big triangle right in front of you. You just have to go behind the boss, and we continue. And everybody should be stacking up part of the two that are kiting, and those two birds should be dying quickly.
Albardo, that's a good question. I wonder if we can like turtle it or
Turtle the massive damage one? No.
Yeah.
Okay, so just general consensus is spread out and cleave for the ad phase. We all know the targets we need to focus, interrupt, and slow, and all of that fun stuff. Then once Shade gets there, I'll pull boss to probably this side of the room. I'll try to get him right on this point, or me or Juve will do so. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw down a yellow star marker where we're going to try to keep him. Please stay behind him. I'm going to see if I can't keep the frontal cone towards that door, and we'll see what happens with it. I'll see how it feels. Everybody good to go?
Ling, D-Wolf, Void, eat the feast. Timer's up.
Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleave your hearts out.
Cleave their hearts out.
Beautiful job. Red for castigation. And he's done. Great job there.
Assassin entry.
Juve, if you want to take the Vanquisher, I'll see if I can't pull together the assassins.
Got it.
Let me know once you reach 4 or 5 stacks and we can swap if need be. Open spot on square for, well.
All right, go ahead and taunt when you can.
Got him. Alright, stun, interrupt, whatever we can do to these vile occultists. Assassins coming in. Watch out for the arrow above your head. Occultist coming in. Watch for interrupts. Beautiful job so far. Iron to stone, nuke him down. Beautiful. Infusers coming in, all DPS nuke.
And don't forget about the pedestals.
I'll take the Vanquisher.
Please leave the red orbs for the healers.
Shade. Bringing Shade to back of room.
Taking the Vanquisher.
Thank you, sir. Keep an eye out for that soak.
Yeah, I was back killing the Phoenixes.
He's in the fire.
Ember Blast soak.
Watch out for the blazing.
God, that was a nightmare.
Ooh, okay, we still got a clear path. Ember Blast soak. Having to move them. Sorry. Beautiful job. Let's get up who we can. Return to stone. Nuke them down.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Beautiful job on those pedestals, guys. We're doing great.
Infusers out.
We got 2 infusers on the left side with nobody hitting.
Can we get any DPS up?
We've got reses. Do it.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift. Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Juve, can you take the Vanquisher when you can? I'm at 7 stacks.
Got him.
Thank you, sir.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Return to stone. Nuke them down. And pedestals when you can. Great job.
Can we watch healing percentage so we don't have a room full of ads up when we get the next shade? Try and time it as best we can.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
More assassins coming in. Whenever they cast Return to Stone, please nuke them down. I'll take Vanquisher first, Juve.
Users are up.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Can you take Vanquisher, Juve?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Infuser's up.
Ooh, yeah.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Once he fuses it down, let's focus down the assassins. Remember, when they cast Return to Stone, please nuke them down.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Choose down. Come up.
We gotta get these assassins down when they cast Return to Stone.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Kitty's drinking.
Once we're casting Return to Stone, please nuke it down. Good job. Another casting Return to Stone, please nuke it down.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift. Another interruption from the castle guard.
Can we get one or two more on the pedestals, please? We're doing great so far.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
I'll take Vanquisher first, Juve.
Got infusers up.
Do you think Mind Games works on the infusers?
Worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
That way, instead of damaging, they heal?
They're using an item, so worth a shot though.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Can you take Vanquisher, Juve? I'm about to go down.
Got him.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift. You must be joking. Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Casting Return to Stone.
Kitty's down.
Infuser's up.
If we can get Kitty up, we need her.
She's up. Infusers are up.
Take them when you can.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Yeah. He keeps losing a lot of
Yep. Choose down.
He just went from
Hey,
like
we're
88 to
close.
70.
We're close. We're about 2% away from getting to that final shade burn phase. So that's progress.
Right?
We're just falling
2%
too
is in
far
his
behind
health?
on those ads.
Yeah, those assassins, when they cast Return to Stone, if they get that full cast off, they get back up to full health, and it starts a cascade. So, yeah, next time for next week, just we can focus those assassins down and make sure that they stay dead. And I think we got this one in the bag.
Should probably just restart and think people need gear from all.
Yes.
Yeah, we need the gear.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, great job tonight, everybody. We got 2 down and damn near a third, so that is good progress.
Great progress for week 1, given where we started gear wise.
Right?
I think that's my first 100% parse.